we are welcoming CEO and founder, Tracee Ellis Ross. Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Hello, hello. How are you, Tracee?
I'm very good. We got some popping curls on both sides of the
Popping
screen. So I
girls.
popping curls. We got some jingles and jangles, some cherries and berries.
Some cherries and berries, some fruity juiciness. I love it. Good to see. I mean, the curly
Oh
bang,
my God,
it's
I need to take that. That's really funny. Fruity and
fruity and
juicy.
juicy. Okay. I love
That's
it.
cute. That's really cute. Hi. How are you today?
I am fantastic. How are you?
Can't complain. Can't complain. Sun is out. All is well.
Sun is out, curls are popping. What else could you ask for? Let's be
Not
honest.
much. I'm very excited about the blow dryer coming over there to Macy's.
We are so thrilled to have the Pattern Beauty Blow Dryer with 4 attachments at Macy's and Macy's.com right now. Yes, show off your baby.
Also, very exciting to join the Macy's family in this way, and we haven't done anything like this. So hello, Macy's.
Hello. I know all the Macy's folks who are tuned in right now. Richard shouting you out, Bonnie, everybody is thrilled to see you. So, Tracee, talk to us a little bit about developing Pattern Beauty because it was, 10 years to the journey to bring this baby of yours to market. Talk to us about why Pattern Beauty, why curls, coils, and tight textures.
Well, it was born out of my personal journey with my hair, and I feel like I could chronicle my journey of self-acceptance through my hair. And the biggest thing was not seeing myself mirrored back in culture, in society, and not having a sense of how my texture fit into the world and fit into the standard of beauty. And then the second layer of that was realizing that although I saw it in my family, and my family had the shampoo and conditioner that we had, that I wasn't seeing it on the shelf. I
Mm.
wasn't seeing products that could meet me where I was, that actually gave me access to my juiciest and joyful curls in my own bathroom, and that supported me in wearing my hair in its natural texture. And then I found out I wasn't the only
You
one, that a lot of people were looking. Nope, a lot of people were looking for them products. They were like, I don't know what to do with my hair. How come I can't find this? How come this says it's for curls and it really isn't? How come I don't get enough shampoo out of this, enough conditioner out of this? How come my brush breaks every time I bring it to the shower and it goes through my hair? All those things. And so I started dreaming of, and at first, honestly, Amy, I had no idea that I was dreaming of creating a line of products. I
Mm.
actually thought, I was like, wouldn't it be amazing if there was a line of products that, whoa, I really wish I had a product that did this. And I spent years sort of in gaining experiential knowledge of my hair and kind of dreaming of what I imagined, what I want, trying things and experimenting in all these different ways. And when I finished Girlfriends, I wrote my first hair care brand pitch. And then, the journey began. It was a long, long,
Long journey.
long journey with a lot of no's and a lot of people not understanding. But here we are now with what is like over 50 SKUs. We've got a wash collection, we've got a treat collection, we've got a style collection, we've
And
got a blow dryer,
a
a
blow
plug
dry.
in the wall. And so basically, at the core of the whole thing was designing a line of products that were meant for us, designed by us, for us, that really kept in mind all of the things that are our concerns, like some of the ones that I mentioned, particularly with the blow dryer, a blow dryer that actually wouldn't get so hot that it would burn our hair, that the diffuser wouldn't fall off and hit you in the head, that there was a brush attachment. You wouldn't have to learn how to be a professional and have the brush and the blow dryer and know how to do that on yourself, that they were attached. So all of those kinds of things.
I love that. When you were developing the blow dryer, you talk about it being curl conscious. What does that mean to you? Curl conscious heat.
Oh, look, I don't even know how that thumbs up came on there. So God bless. I don't know who did that. I guess it was me. Anyway, curl conscious to me is a tool, a product that really keeps our concerns in mind. So
Okay.
for the blow dryer specifically, it was a blow dryer that didn't get too hot, that it had the ion to protect us in terms of heat
Yeah.
and the sensitivity to our the cuticle of our hair. That had a cool shot, because for me, with my one of the ways that I cut time with my wash and go is that I diffuse.
Mhm.
And when I diffuse, I don't go all the way up on heat. I actually use the middle setting. And then I do a cool shot because it sets the curl.
It's
It
still
it it
toxic. I
exactly.
love
It
that. As
locks that.
a tip. I love that as a tip, Tracee, because a lot of people think, a lot of folks are scared of heat, right? They're scared or they think they have to use heat at really high temperatures, but you don't. You can use something at the middle setting or cool to still style your hair and
Exactly.
not worry about heat.
Yeah, and for me, no, I just lost my thought, Amy. It left me.
You're just
Had a
fine.
good one. It was unbelievable. It was one of the best thoughts I've ever had, but it's gone.
Ever. Okay, the shoppers who have already gotten their hands on the blow dryer vis-a-vis Macy's and gotten it from Macy's.com, if you haven't bought it, you need to click now because it is
Get
available.
in there.
Been
Yeah.
there, click add to cart. The folks are raving, the ladies are raving about the brush attachment specifically. Usually, blow dryers will come with a brush attachment, and the curly girls kind of toss that to the side. But how did you create this brush attachment, and why is it so unique?
Okay, so I did remember my thought, and I'll just give you it in a nutshell, and then we'll get to the brush. So, in a
Oh,
nutshell, I too had a negative relationship with heat on my hair. I too suffered from damage, heat damage on my hair. I too was one of those people who was like, heat's not for me. When I nursed my hair back to health, I was like, no heat. But then I had a stylist who actually introduced heat to me in a way that didn't make my hair better, but did not make it worse. And it actually supported my hair where it was, which was very exciting. Comes the brush. Here comes the brush. So if you are somebody, for example, who wants to prep your hair for braids, if you want to get through your hair with a brush, I wanted to come up with like our shower brush, a rubber brush that actually could detangle and get through our hair, not pop off. The live video is moderated. Macy chose a moderator, help manage comments. I'm going to say okay.
absolutely, because it's just the Macy's in there answering, because everybody's got questions. They want to know how you get your hair like you do, why the attachment's so great.
Okay. So this attachment, a couple of things. The bristles are not exactly like the shower brush, not exactly like a rubber brush, but they are close. So in that exactly. So the proximity of the teeth is like your shower brush. It has that firmness that will actually get through our tighter textures, our thick hair, not break. It also has a locking mechanism on the blow dryer. Keep in mind, the blow dryer itself will not get hot. The attachment gets hot. So you can hold on however you feel most comfortable. And the other thing is that our attachments, all four of them, lock in two different directions. So they can lock in depending on what your comfort level is. If you're somebody who likes to work it like this,
Yep.
if you're left-handed and you like to work it in a different way, the attachment moves in both directions, but it's not going to fall off.
Or hit
So you can or hit you in the head. I can't tell you the amount of dings I had on my
from.
forehead. Anyway, you can really get through your hair
Mhm.
and you get through smooth. Now, another thing I will tell you is obviously this is still heat.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to manage your relationship to it. You have to manage your hair. You have to know my hair is really sensitive. You have to know my hair can take more heat than somebody else or whatever that is. You have to manage that. But in order to support you in that,
Supportive.
we have the heat protected. And the heat protected it creates a nice barrier or layer on your hair that will help you support it, protect it while still using heat.
Fantastic. And then for those of us who love the versatility of our patterns, we're never just straight. We like to be curly wash and go girls. We like to, we are guys who love braids. We love all of it. Talk to me about this bounce back pre-poo because word on the street is it's the truth.
Word on the street is, what do you think? Bounce me back to the hi 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 hi
Okay.
hi. This is actually one of my favorite new pattern products. First of all, it's called Bounce Back Prepoo.
For the bounce.
I mean, what a cute name. That's a cute name. This is an amazing product that once you have used the heat, when you're ready to bounce yourself back right after, and it's not to say that you've created damage. This is not going to turn you, this is not going to revert your hair to pre-damage. This is not reparative. This is not going to give you a new head of hair. That is not what this
But
is.
it's
Okay. But it is going to help your curls bounce back.
give that back.
It's going to give them,
Yes.
they get that boing, that bounce, that juicy, that joyful. You got to go to the, what did we call it before? The fruit store? No,
The fruity and juicy.
fruity and juicy. Okay, it's going to get you fruity and juicy.
Yes.
And the thing that I'll tell you how I use this product.
Perfect.
So on dry hair, I section my hair into about 6 sections. So I start with the bottom, break it into 2, and I put the hair in my hand and I cover it in the bounce back Prepoo, and then I swoosh it and mush it to get it all the way through, and then I use the shower brush to brush it through to get on every little strand. Then I do the other section, next section, 2 sections, top section, 2 sections. Then I take it and brush it all back with my fingers, and you'll notice the amount of slip that you get. It's not creating any more stick on your hair, and so you're gonna get it all the way through and leave it on for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. Then I rinse it out, hydration shampoo. No, liar. I'm a liar. I'm a gosh darn liar. I rinse it out,
Yep.
wring out my hair, maybe a little towel dry, and I use the transition mask.
Okay, the train
And I leave
with that manuka honey is everything. That's the
everything.
moisture infusion.
So that then locks all that moisture in that you've resurfaced into your hair, like sort of that you pooed back in your hair. You pooed it back in your hair. Then I rinse that out. Then I hydration shampoo. Then I intensive conditioner. Then I leave-in conditioner. And then I go right back to my, like what I've got now. And I got to tell you, it's a little system, a little post heat system that works like a charm, Wendy, like a charm.
I love that you are creating products not just for wash, style, treat, but to nourish every element of how someone wears their hair, right? You're not leaving no curl left behind.
No
Um,
curl left behind, Amy. That is well said. We've got the fruit store. I'm sorry, there's no fruit store, but I'm going to keep saying it because it's fantastic. Yes, no curl is left behind. And I think it's really important because one of the things that I think is so beautiful about the curly, coily, and tight textured community is that we're so diverse. We all, even within our own heads, there's diversity. Even within our own experience, there's diversity in terms of how we want to wear our hair. One week I want to be the girl with a weave, and the next month I want to be a girl who's got my wash and go. And I want the line of products is meant to support you no matter how you wear your hair, even if you're somebody who likes and prefers to wear wigs, because underneath you want to be able to support your scalp, support your hair, and nourish yourself with the love that your hair and scalp deserves.
I just love that you can get all of these products right now at Macy's and Macy's.com. That's the piece that add to cart and check out, and then you'll have it at home and be able, whoop, just click the link. Click the link.
Click,
Um,
click, link.
What are some of your go-to? You talked about the bounce back Prepoo,
Yeah.
and you talked about the pattern blow dryer with 4 attachments. But what are your staples, your everyday go-to? What are you grabbing before, let's just say, the Oscars, which are coming up?
Okay, so full line available at Macy's. So my favorite go-tos right now,
Okay.
because I am 51 and I love a little snatch on the face. You know what I mean? So I love a Slickback Bun. I just love it. Like tighten me up. You know what I mean? Like, look, there's a little lift on the eye. Anyway, so my favorite way to do a Slickback Bun is I use the paddle brush and one of our clips. I section my hair. I'm very gentle with how I brush my hair, bottom to the top. Get those tangles out and keep moving up the strand of hair. So I brush my hair out completely.
Okay.
And then I take the leave-in conditioner, Boom, Tracee's Holy Grail.
Holy.
And that's my first step is I get through as much of my hair. Now, I don't soak it with the leave-in conditioner. I do the top layer. And
Okay.
I do that because even with a slick back bun, I don't like it to be stuck to my head so it looks like I have no hair. You know what I mean? I like it where there's like a little bit of texture underneath the top layer. So first is styling, is leave-in conditioner. Once I get myself back in the right direction, I then take the hair milk.
The moisture milk is the
Okay.
truth. Oh,
Yeah.
especially in the wintertime. Right now, it's
It's
moisture.
like a dream. So I just pump some of that in there, make sure I get my ends and I really get up at the front and get across. That's what gets me into my bun. I use our rubber bands. I go around 4 times. You heard me, 4 times. That last go round is not a joke, but it's special and it creates the lift. Then
Okay.
I take the ponytail and I brush it out again, add a little bit more leave-in conditioner, and then I braid it and I tuck it into the rubber band. This is, now I know it sounds like a lot, but this is fast,
It's quick.
okay? And
5 minutes.
then the last and final step, the styling cream. I
Tell
take
me more.
a little dollop of styling cream. I use my knuckle because I have long nails. Knuckle, put it in the palm of my hand, heat it up, go across the whole thing, and I go back. And let me tell you something, I look like a little satin princess, Amy.
I love that. I love that. One of the questions that came through in the comments is something we hear all the time at Pattern. Is Pattern product for me? Can I use Pattern if I'm not of African descent? And what would you say, Tracee?
I would say absolutely. Here's what I have to say to people. Pattern is for curly, coily, and tight textured hair, which means at the core and the essence of it, it is about hydration. So if you are somebody that needs hydration in your hair, we have all various of different kinds of products. Our styling products are great for everybody. I also don't think that hair has a gender or a race. So if the product and what its effectiveness or what its promise is something that you're looking for, it doesn't matter what kind of hair you have. Our content and who we are designed for and with in mind is the Black customer. That does not mean that you can't use it if you are not Black.
We have,
That is just fine.
we have so many
So many.
curlies from the full diaspora who use
Exactly.
because they love the
By the
moisture.
way, it's also not just curlies. There's a lot of guys that use our styling products because a lot of guys like that. They right now they like that hair that goes up, or they like that hair that goes forward. So there's a lot of guys that of all different shades and colors and textures that use our styling products. Everybody can use the blow dryer. I don't care who you are. A lot of people use a diffuser. Many people use a nozzle. So many people use a blow dryer. This is a brush that men love, but this is also great for your young
Your
babies,
slick back.
your little girls. This is great for beards. This is our products are the leave-in conditioner is glorious on a man's beard. I mean, I'm just saying, it smells so good. I wouldn't mind nestling up, snuggling up, noodling. I wouldn't mind noodling up to one of those men's beards with a little leave-in conditioner in it.
I
Maybe a little jojoba
love
oil.
jojoba oil, and I love that we have Robert in the comments talking about I love the hydration shampoo. White male here. Thanks, Robert, for the shout out. Thank you for the love.
Yeah, absolutely. I think again, particularly in the elements that we live in and the way we navigate our lives, if you're somebody who swims, if you're somebody who's out in the sun all day, you're going to need hydration and moisture in your hair. And that is the basis of what our products are. So just make your way through, figure out what you need. I bet you we got
I
it.
bet you we got it, and Macy's has it. Macy's and Macy's.com have all your hair needs for Pattern. One of the other things I wanted to ask you about is we are getting into that spring summer season. What styles are you loving right now? What are some of those hot trends that you're looking at and you're saying, oh my gosh, I'm seeing this, or I really love this hairstyle?
Well, I have to say that for me, I don't necessarily follow trends. And I think that when you have curly, coily, and tight textured hair, we're usually the ones defining the trends. And the way we wear our hair is already so creative and artistic and beautiful. Um, I think the biggest trend is healthy hair.
I love that.
And it's my favorite trend because I think when your hair's healthy, it can do anything. The other thing I want to remind everybody of, especially if you're somebody who hasn't tried the products, is we have a teeny wean size. Now, it's if you go on the website, it's not going to be teeny wean. That's what I call it. It's a small size.
We love
But
this.
it's a little travel size. You can bring it to the gym. You can bring it to your lover's apartment and home. You can put it in your gym bag, but you can also purchase that in a small way. It's enough that you can actually try the product on your hair, but you can see if it's for you before buying the larger sizes.
That's what's wonderful also about shopping at Macy's is that you can get the trial travel size, a small 3 ounce. Then you can get the full size. And to everyone who's out there, our conditioners are 13 ounce. They're big. They're sizable because
They're,
we
they're
know.
there's size value because we know that we use more conditioner than we do shampoo. We have a lot of hair. I will also tell you, I am the founder, owner, and CEO of this company, and I do not like to waste. I am a member of a very large community that we all should be a part of, which is an eco-friendly curly. And I designed all of the packaging so that even the teeny weens, yes, exactly, have a large opening so that you can always refill them. I will be honest with you. Again, I repeat, I am the CEO, founder, and something other owner. I still use the same teeny weens. They are bent, they are messed up, but I refill them and I always reuse them. I have one intensive and I have one medium, and those are the ones I refill every time I travel. I do ketchup marrying, ketchup marrying, ketchup marrying. Yes. You know what I used to always ask? I never heard that term before.
You marry.
When you work in a restaurant, that you marry the ketchups to fill them back up, right? So I do that before I travel. I fill them up and I reuse.
And at Macy's, we have the jumbos available. So the jumbo sizes are there. When you know you love the hydration shampoo, get the jumbo. If you know the medium conditioner or lightweight is for you, get it. Then you can have the minis, you can refill, and you don't have to keep buying a ton of minis. I
Yes,
love these.
and I know it's hilarious. And let me also remind people, so if you are new to the line, let me just talk you through some of the basics in each of our sections, right? So the wash section, we have two shampoos. We have a cleansing shampoo and we have a hydration shampoo. We have four different conditioners. These are rinse out conditioners: a lightweight, a medium, a heavy, and an intensive. We then have the leave up.
Why do you have four conditioners?
Oh, thank you. I was like, did I forget something? Why do
No.
we have four? Okay. Because everybody has different needs from conditioner and everybody wants something different from their conditioner. So the shampoo is going to cleanse your hair and your scalp without stripping it of its moisture. But then you usually need to add more. Now, a lot of people, like guys, often will just use the hydration shampoo. I will tell you that if I'm rushing, sometimes I skip the conditioner and go right to leave-in because it's that hydrating, both of our
I love
shampoos.
that.
However, it is a regular step for a curly, coily, and tight texture and somebody who needs moisture in their hair that you're going to use a conditioner that you rinse out. These are instant conditioners. These are not meant to be left in for hours on end. They're meant for you to use in the shower. The lightweight, if you have finer hair. The medium conditioner is great for the most amount of slip, and it's still light, but it's got a lot of moisture in it. The heavy conditioner is great if you have low porosity hair because it has no protein in it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're probably not someone with low porosity hair. You probably know this if that's the conditioner you need. The intensive conditioner is exactly what it sounds like. It's the intensive conditioner. It's the most creamy. It still gives you hydration, but it packs a lot of punch. And it's kind of like icing for a cake. It's that thick. They're all in pumps. Then we have the leave-in conditioner, and then we start moving into the styling products. There's styling, yes, we'll go there
We'll go
next.
there next.
Styling, we have everything. We have a custard. We have the milk I just named. We have a curl gel. Is
My
that the curl
favorite.
gel?
This is wash and go on the road curl gel.
Yes.
Just that.
So I mix leave-in conditioner curl gel. And then we have styling cream. We have the curl mousse. So there's a lot. I might miss a couple of things. We have an edge
Edge.
control. We have lots of different tools. We have, as I showed you, the two-sided bristle brush. We have a paddle brush. We have a shower brush. We have a wide tooth comb. We have a pick. We have teeny sizes for travel of some of those things.
Yeah.
Then we have, and I'm missing things, but I'm giving you
The
the overall.
overview.
It's like an overview. Then we also have the treat collection, which is fantastic. We have some scalp products there's a scalp detox, there's a scalp serum that's going to help you if your hair has been in braids for a long amount of time and you really want to get in there and sort of help it. We have two masks, a treatment mask and a transition mask. You can tell by what they're called. They have slightly different properties that will help you with different things. The treatment mask will give you elongation, and it has sea moss in it and really kind of penetrates the hair in a different way for hydration. And then we have our heat line, which has the bounce back Prepoo. We have a shine spray. We have the heat protectant. We have obviously the blow dryer with its 4 attachments. Let's get into the blow dryer one more
One
time, shall we?
time for the girls who just joined.
Okay, so this is the prettiest little blow dryer you ever done saw. That's not a word. It's the prettiest little blow dryer you ever done seen. There you go. It has 4 attachments that all come in the box. We have the brush attachment, which is fantastic, unprecedented. It was really a big deal that we could make it, that it wouldn't get bent and messed up in the heat. It works. It's amazing. Doesn't pop off.
And for
We have your standard
textures, the brush attachment, the tight textures, the 4C type girls are loving it.
loving. We have the regular nozzle that everybody knows. We have the diffuser, which is one of my favorites and has helped me cut time in my routine because otherwise my hair takes hours to dry like most people. And then we have the wide tooth comb, which is also fantastic to just create some air and space in your hair. Boom, bop, boom, boom.
I mean, that is the sexiest blow dryer I've ever seen. It's
I
caramelic.
agree.
Let's be honest.
It's even pretty back here. Oh, a couple other things about the blow dryer. You know how blow dryer gets dirty and gross? You can pop this beautiful little grill off and you can clean it. There's also the cold shot button. You push it once, the air goes cold. You push it again, the air goes hot again. There is a temperature control. We have low and high, or medium and high. And then we have the air, which is also low and high. And then on the back, we have the ion button.
Love it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And then also for all of the attachments can click on in 2 different directions.
I love the locking mechanism because again, they don't pop off, they don't hit you in the head. It's just that piece is fantastic. I'm going to ask.
I love that you have the term the locking mechanism. I couldn't remember that.
It's essential to one's life.
Yes.
Last couple of questions here. We had a couple of folks who were joining us from Macy's. I mean, the sexiest box. A couple of Macy's shoppers who are currently joining the live are asking about any fun behind the scenes story about how you developed the blow dryer or this line. They want to know how hands-on you are as a CEO founder. Give us
Listen, let me get close. I'm really hands-on. Let me show you. These guys, they get in there. Yeah. I'm really hands-on. This is my baby. I don't have children. This is it. I will give you one great behind-the-scenes story. So I'm very into aesthetics and the way things look. Innovation to me is incredibly important, but mostly in the fact that it makes something effective. But I also really believe that we deserve things that look beautiful. And this blow dryer was really important to me. I've never seen a blow dryer that looked like this, and I didn't know if it was possible. So we knew we could get the color right. We got all this. And then the big factor for me was the cord needed to be the same color as the blow dryer. I didn't want this beautiful blow dryer with a black cord or a white cord, or a cord and then this little guy was going to be a different color. No, no, no. I wanted the whole thing to be this color. And one of the things I did not know, that when you are making a plug-in apparatus, you don't really get to see a final product until there's a final product. You get 3D versions, you get samples, you get things that are close, but you don't actually know. And one of the things that's very important to me is, yes, these are wonderful prestige products, but they should be accessible as possible. And so I didn't want price points to get extremely high to the point that we couldn't buy the blow dryer. And yes, this is, it's not cheap. It's a nice price, but the cord, they weren't sure if us making the cord in the same color, the price was going to jump up. And then when we finally got the sample, it was a surprise. And I opened the box and I was like, oh my God, the cord. I was so happy. I was so happy. And they were able to do it and keep us within the price point that I wanted. The other thing was this, at first we were told this was not possible. We were told that the bristles were there was no way that we were gonna, the bristles that were this thin with the heat were gonna melt. And there was no way it was possible, but they figured it out. And this was the dream to me, because this is innovation, and this is innovation in the direction that is really for this community, for my hair, for your hair, for tighter textures, for a little bit looser textures, but people who really want to use that comb and use that brush and get through their hair without it breaking off, without the bristles breaking off, and also as one apparatus, not two.
Exactly. I love the attention to detail that you are bringing to the community, right? You're not just slapping your name on something and throwing it out there. It's really well thought out about what's in market, what's not there, what should be there. And I think that when anyone walks into a Macy's nationwide, they'll be able to say, oh my gosh, this is Tracee Ellis Ross's brand. And she sees me. She sees curls, coils, and tight textures and wants to celebrate me through wash, style, treat, and now heat. It's exciting.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. It is exciting. It feels really special to me. And this is a community that I feel really honored and humbled to be a part of. And being of service to them and sort of delivering on the promise of the brand is really important to me. And, originally it was my idea, it was my vision, and it still is. I stay focused on my vision. And that's part of my job as the CEO and founder, and being as involved as I am, from product development to content, and to marketing, and sort of how we go about that. However, now we are beholden to the customer, and I'm also beholden to my team. We also have a team. I don't do this by myself. I don't know how to do all the aspects of it. And so now it's all of our ideas. It's what we're all bringing to the table to make sense of how do we continue evolving and continue growing in our promise.
I love that. I love that. And it's so just intrinsic also to the Macy's audience and that sense of belonging. And so just thank you so much. And thank you for your time today. Thank you
Thank you, everyone who joined.
who joined in. Thank you so much. Coco, Nelly, Nay, Keith, I see you. I see all, I mean, it's just wonderful.
For any of you guys out there that are not following the Pattern account, follow the Pattern account, because there's lots of information that comes through there. It's a really fun account. You can TikTok, Instagram, wherever they are, wherever we are. And then of course, I mean, TraceeEllisRose.com. I would suggest you pop over there too, because it's not bad.
We got to follow. We have to follow. Thank you everyone for tuning in. For just thank you for your time. You can shop the Pattern blow dryer and for attachments and all Pattern products at Macy's and Macy's.com. Check our link in bio. Thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Bye. Thanks, Amy.